Go ahead, Amai. Yeah, I got some things I want to catch up on, y'all. I'm gonna wait till a few people come in so I can explain what's going on, and then we go from there. Yeah, I want to wait till a few people come in. I got a few things I want to say to y'all. I know y'all a little mad at me, but I'll share with y'all in a second. Hey, y'all. I know y'all a little ticked off at me because I've been gone and I've been putting up that I was going live in the last couple days, but I got a good excuse. Trust me, y'all. Bear with me. But did y'all keep up what's going on with Zack? How I put up this guy that's supposed to have been in the car with him allegedly. I'm not gonna say he was in the car, but that's the information I'm getting, that he was in there. I didn't see too many reports on him, but they might be keeping it out the news because they don't want retaliation. But I want to tell y'all, I want to apologize for putting up saying that I was going live and I didn't go live. But let me show y'all why I didn't go live in the last couple days. I broke my foot. I know, Tiash, I'm bad. Hey, Andrea, thanks. But I broke my ankle. That's why I haven't been going live in the last 2 days, like I promised y'all. I broke my ankle. So I've been pretty much on April. How you doing, sweetheart? I've been pretty much on bed rest. I just started feeling a little better to get out of bed. So that's why I haven't went live in the last 2 days. I was in the hospital for a day. And I couldn't go live. I thought I was gonna be out. I put y'all up first, so that's why I refreshed it and said that I was gonna go live at 8 instead of 7. But I was still in the hospital, and they kept me to about 3 in the morning. Right, it might be the curse of Zack or something. I don't know. But they kept me overnight. So then the next day when I got out in the afternoon. I didn't feel too well, but I still wanted to go live on y'all and keep y'all updated. But I was in too much pain, so I couldn't go. But this morning I felt a little bit better. My kids helped me down the steps, so you know what I mean. I figure I'd come out. Oh, but yeah, I want y'all to follow my kids' channel too. It's under construction right now, but it'll be up it's up now. But we putting it together. Strawberry Mansion's very own shortcakes. But yeah, y'all get this. Y'all see this video I put up. The guy that's supposed to be in the car was Zack. Now, a few people was saying that he don't look like he too concerned about his friend death, and he worried about being on live, and he asking for weed. But I'm not going to excuse his behavior. But coming from somebody that's been shot, when you shot, the initial shock is the initial reaction is pain. So you can clearly see from the video that he is in a lot of pain. But on that same token, I'm not sure of what people wanted him to say as far as like, oh my God, what's up with Zack? That's the video we saw of him when he chose to go live. We don't know when he first woke up. He didn't just wake up and click the live button and like, oh my God, I woke y'all, what's up? Like, we don't know the conversation he had with the people that's in the hospital, his friends, his family, hey Italia, or previously before that. All we know is when he chose to go live. He got a shoulder shot in his collarbone, which shattered his shoulder bone. So, well, he only got one shot one time. Planet of the Fakes has all the info. His name is DeAndre Bozer. He has a F-book page. He was with Jack. He also shows his injury on his page. I heard that too. But the thing I'm touching on is that him being shot with, hey Scorpio official, him being shot with Zack, people were saying that he didn't show emotion or none of that, for somebody that got shot and his friend got killed. As I was saying, we don't know his initial reaction. All we know is what he chose to show us when he did go live. Now, whether he still would have said on live, like, I miss my friend, this, that, and other, I think if he would have said that, we would have all assumed it was fake. If you sit back and think about it, he on live talking about how he missed his friend. I don't think I would have thought that believable, and I don't think that's what I would have done had I been in the same position. But I'm not. Now, also, what I want to touch on is somebody brought to my attention in an email that when Zack got shot, like his mother page, I'm gonna post his mother page a little bit later. I got his mother page and her comments because she said, from what she's saying, she know who did it, and he knew the person who did it, and it definitely was a setup because he's supposed to have been real cool with the guy. I mean, hey, ancestors, I don't think that would have been a smart decision, even if he knew even if he knew who the killers was and the shooters was. I don't think that would have been a smart decision to do it on live. I wouldn't have told at all, but I'm just saying I don't think he would have did that on live. That wouldn't have been a smart choice on his health wise. But what I wanted to address is that people was talking about how the bullet windows. One of the persons said that they was a forensic something came in my email, but I have no way to confirm that. You could be anything you want to be on this internet. But they did bring up a point that made me think about it. They said he's supposed to got shot twice. But when that same token, hey big boy, that's my son, y'all. That's Strawberry Mansion's very own shortcake. That's one of the shortcakes. But somebody brought to my attention that he's supposed to have got shot twice through the front window. We all see the bullet holes through the window, the 2 bullet holes, and he's supposed to took one in the head, one in the neck. But on his mother page, his mother say he got shot 7 times. Italian say hello, big boy. His mother say he got shot 7 times. So with the news reporting saying that he only got shot 2 times, may have been an initial report from the bullet holes, and they assume when the camera crew was out there. But like I said, his mother, this is the person who went to identify him. This is the person who's ultimately burying him, and she said he got shot 7 times. And but what I wanted to address was the person that emailed me said that the 2 bullet holes through his window. They said it looked suspicious because, first of all, everybody make this thing a conspiracy. It is just what it is. But anyway, the 2 bullet holes in the window, they said they're splatter expert and all this. They said there was no blood on the windshield. Now, to me, I would think it would be blood on the windshield from him being shot in the back of the head, being as though he was driving. The blood would have came out through the front and, splashed in the windshield. But if he was shot through the window, sitting back, then I would assume the blood would go to the headrest. And that's if it exploded out the back, and instead of it just being a bullet hole going in, going in his head, staying in there, and then blood dripping down all over the sides. But anyway, like I said, his mother said that he got shot 7 times. Now the news is reporting, and all these blogs are saying that he was shot twice. And I even have the footage from the news. I put that up on my page that said he got shot twice. Did you put that in the recycling bin? Okay. Got to see some early. But yeah, the news reports are saying that he got shot twice. No, go put some sneakers on. And you cannot play ball out right now. You go in there and get ready for breakfast. Because they was trying to ram him off the road, and his homie driving was ramming him back. And also another thing I wanted to address about this video footage from the roof. Everybody is saying that, it was conspiracy, the person video from that's somebody that live in that high rise or that hotel or whatever building they was in. And then on the footage, like I said, I want y'all to go back and look at the footage, because everybody see the people running up to the car. They see people running around. But me personally, I'm assuming what happened is, from what I'm looking at, I ain't get enough chance to, really analyze it. But we're going to analyze that together a little bit later. But at the same time, we only getting snippets of the video, and it's all the same video that's went around. And the lady said that she filmed it. But then we hear a guy voice while they filming, because the lady on the news is supposed to be the one that was filming it. Remember, she said she heard the shot, she ran and got her phone and started filming. But that don't make sense, because we hear a guy voice on the phone audio saying somebody just got murdered. But what I want to say about that is, nobody have examined the fact that this guy, these people that was running up to this car could have been checking on the guy inside the car. Like, when you see an accident or something, you run and check and see if everybody are all right. Or it could have been some cars following Zack that was with Zack, or people that just was behind him as far as the car when everything happened. Because, like I said, that white car looked like an observer, like they were stopping and observing. And she looked like she was observing. But you see a lot of people running up there. Now I got a closer video I put on my page. You can see 7 people, I counted them. I'm going to put another video when I reiterate on how it looked like they talking to the driver. I'm going to circle all the individual players. But, and another thing, Straight Drop put a video up, and he zoomed in where it looked like this guy is pointing or something. He's saying the guy is shooting. I doubt if he's shooting from the side and the bullet holes was in the front. So to me, I'm not debunking his video. I'm not talking bad about his video. So y'all ain't got to kill me and grind me up. When I'm just giving my opinion, I think that video is way off. Because he's saying the guy is shooting from the side, which would have went through the back passenger window or the passenger window. We clearly see from the news that it was 2 bullet holes in the front. But on the same token, the 2 bullet holes we see in the front, it could have been 2 different shooters. So I don't know. This place is getting crazy. And just like somebody dropped in my email, they saying that here go another case that we're gonna be talking about a year. I don't think we're gonna be talking about Zack a year. I think we're gonna be talking about Zack for a couple weeks and it's gonna get solved because this is high profile. It's high, just as high profile as Kanika's. But the thing about Kanika and Zack is they got way more evidence pointing to specific people that may not be identified, but the specific people surrounding this murder. And they have an eyewitness that was at the scene. We ain't had, our eyewitness to Kanika was the video camera. We have an actual live living person that can possibly tell us what happened. So as far as that is concerned, I think this is going to get solved way quicker than Kanika's murder. But as another thing I wanted to address about Kanika's case that I wanted people to go back and check on, that may be a little link to Zack's, because at first I didn't go for the linkage of Kanika and Zack and all. I didn't go for that and I didn't get that. Hold on, let me go back here because they talking too loud in here. But 1 second. Yeah, the linkage with Zack and Kanika is I seen the video footage with the guy from Kanika party, and it's supposed to have been Zack, but his name is like, he got a funny name and he ugly as hell. That ain't him. I'm not saying that Zack ain't ugly. I'm just saying dude clearly looks not like Zack. He just have braids and he's black. That's where the comparison comes from. But they also got another video out there where they saying him and Zack was at the party. But back to the Kanika and the Zack linkage. Now, everybody is initially reporting that Zack got killed over a woman. Either he was having sex with somebody's girlfriend or somebody was having sex with his girlfriend. But clearly it was a beef over the woman because even I put up a video of the guy claiming responsibility. And I got another video I didn't just get a chance to edit that I'm ready to put up. I'm going to put up as soon as I get finished eating breakfast. These guys that I told you I was going to put up, the guys that Zack, one of his interviews led to all them guys being arrested, and they're highly upset about that. So they're actually like seeing their glad Zack did. Excuse me, that bit was real hard. So, but karma. See, the thing about this and this karma thing, everybody is saying nobody deserves to be dead. Right. They did rob his house before and he was trying to pay for his camera to get his camera back. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on with this Zack thing, but like I said, one thing for sure, we're gonna find out what happened with Zack because of the guy in the car. Just like black people, just like us, period, we can't keep our mouth closed. And that guy, even if he don't tell the police who killed Zack or who's involved, he gonna tell his little homies, like, they're in the gang. I mean, quite naturally, anybody that's hurt, especially if they're in the streets and they've been shot, they're gonna want retaliation. So I'm quite sure there's gonna be some backlash from it. They just can't claim responsibility right now because it's a murder involved. Zack got killed. And had Zack not been killed and just been shot, then people would have been claiming. So what I'm thinking is, it's getting ready to be some arrests made this week, and I'm keeping a close eye on it. I know it's gonna be some arrests made, and they're gonna put pressure on man. And then the people that got love for Zack, And the people that got love for Zack gonna put pressure on Main Man too. So it's gonna come out, and these gangs, the gangs that's as far as that's in Chicago, a lot of them guys is not too smart. And the reason why I say a lot of them is because half of them jump straight on the internet and claim murders and claim shootings and all that stuff. But then you got some real guys that's involved in that shit that stay in the back. There's no doubt that it was a setup. Of course, it was a setup, but that's why I said that when he made that live at that rap concert, he gave him his location. You never supposed to get your location up, especially when you know you got problems. Then it's another video. I'm putting all three of these videos together about these guys because it's gonna be like the conspiracy. Well, not the conspiracy. I just haven't figured out the title with the title yet. But it's all the key players that's supposed to have bad blood with Zack because it's another guy, a video of Zack talking to a guy on the phone telling him to drop his location. And Zack in turn tell dude, no, you drop your location and me and my homies need it. And the guy like, hold on, this is between me and you. You want to get homies involved? I'm going to get my homies involved. So I don't know if that's the same guy that they having the girl problems with or if this is a new player involved. But Zack clearly had problems with more than one person, especially when you do blogs and stuff like this and your content. Like I said, he interviewed gangs and stuff like that, opposition. So it's always gonna be a problem because one guy not gonna like the interview. So he had it's a couple players involved in what could possibly be the reason for his death. Let me go back to a couple of these questions because I haven't get a chance to answer because I was talking. But maybe the dude in the car set him up. I don't know. The shit is. I definitely believe he was set up. We will see the funeral very soon, right? Because his funeral. I forgot the celebrity that offered to pay for it, but it's a celebrity that offered to pay for it. I think there was a third car too. Page. I think it was 4 cars. We clearly see 3 of them, but I think it was 4 cars. Academics next. Michael Goodwin. Why you say yo like that? Stop talking and Teed had a said my dude. Hold on. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like a keyboard, you got a 100 round drum in your keyboard, but slow down a little bit, retype it so I can understand it because I don't understand none of that stuff you're saying, my dude. Chicago Tribute did article, man, seen walking past, bro. I seen that article about the dude. His name is Friedman, exactly. Actually, I seen the article and I actually seen a video that somebody did on there, but that was to me that was like a conspiracy theory because they were talking about the dude Friedman had some type of connection with Kanika, but he locked his door when he heard the shots. He put the patrons on the floor, and when he put the patrons on the floor, he looked through the window and he saw some guy walking by with a gun. But I saw that they had been told to watch their backs. Listen to what Michael Goodwin. Yes, I believe there was multiple cars involved and more than one shooter. See, I told y'all before in my other video, out Chicago, the way they do these murders is actually smart. It's the first smart thing I've seen them do. What they do is they have 3 to 4 cars. They have the lead car, the car in the middle, which usually holds the shooter, and then a trail car in the back. And sometimes they have a 4th car. So that way, after the shooting is done, the 2 cars that was in front of the car that in front of the shooter and the car in back of the shooter can block the way. So if a cop come, they could box them and shooting car and get away. I'm trying to help because it's way bigger than Chicago. You trying to help with what? You haven't said anything yet. What's going on, Huggy? What's really good, homie? I've been out the loop for a couple days, man. I've been meaning to get at you, but like I told everybody else earlier, I haven't been going live or nothing because I broke my ankle, so I've been pretty much on bed rest a couple days, and I'm just really getting back in the loop because I was able to get to bed. Um, but I'm definitely gonna get at you because I want us to do something together. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you my number. Call me, broski. Not right now. I'm not taking no calls, Mike. But I tell you what, after I get finished eating, I'm gonna jump back on here to share some of the stuff I got. When I do, I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to our old ways where I'm gonna have people call in. I'm gonna let you be able to call in some live calls because I know y'all not able to get everything y'all trying to say in on this little bit of text space y'all got, and by that time we all don't get to pay attention to it, it disappears. So when I do jump back on, I'm gonna do a couple live calls. I'm gonna give y'all a number to call. Y'all can call. Y'all can share y'all views. We can interact and we can link up. But they did cover their face. They had no gloves on, just from the clip I seen. So there had to be prints and DNA. I want to know about the guy that was in the car. There was when he was, the video was growing. The guy was in the car. The guy in the car. That's what I'm saying. See, the thing about that is right. The guy in the car. When we see all them people running up to the car, I think they was checking on Main Man. I think they was checking on Main Man or trying to get him out the car. I'm not sure, but everybody's saying like it was something else going on because one person said he was going in his pockets. The only way we're gonna know for sure what took place in that 5 minutes of that 5 minute clip is when dude get to talking if he decide to talk. He definitely gonna talk. But whether he gonna talk to the media or not is a totally different situation. But we definitely know this is the facts. This is the facts as we know them. The facts we know them is Zack is dead. Zack was shot multiple times. It was a person in the car with Zack. Zack was set up. Like those are things that we know for sure. And Zack had beef. Those are the 5 things we know for sure. And like I said before, everybody's saying that he got shot twice. Even the media is reporting that. But once again, like I said, I'm gonna post his mother page up here when I come back. She said he was shot 7 times. And she said that she know who the killer is, and he knew who the killer is. So that's how we know for sure that it definitely a setup because she said something like you bum, he took care of you and 7 times how y'all do that to my baby, like some shit like that. I don't want to misread it, but that's like a almost a direct quote because I know for sure she called him a bum, and I know for sure she said he took care of him, and I know for sure she said he got shot 7 times. So the news is misrepresenting the way that everything unplayed. But a lot of times, when the news cameras first get out there, all they know is reporting live from the scene. They see the 2 bullet holes, they automatically assume he shot twice, or they ask the cop what happened, and the cop may say he shot multiple times, so they just automatically assume. Plus, we know they make mistakes. I doubt the mom is lying at this point because she lost her child. She emotional, just like Teresa Martin was. The mother is always going to speak out. They're going to be vocal. They don't go by the street codes. They lost their child. They're not trying to hear none of that bullshit. So they're going to say what it is. Now, we know from past experience that the media constantly fucks up, gives up misinformation. We know that for sure, no matter what, that the media give out bullshit information. But what I'm saying is that Zack was definitely set up, and he was definitely shot more than twice. This is coming out. I'm tending to believe his mother more than I'm believing anybody else. Like it's nobody that I'm gonna believe more than his mother. So yeah, I appreciate the likes if they do. You know what we do this for, man. We do it for the people. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Because there's a lot of people that watch my channel and don't even subscribe to it. But I don't even really care as long as I get my message out there. But if they like the video, I would appreciate if they like it. That just shows me that you like my content and you want me to keep on going. You know what I mean? So I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Right. And that's crazy, right? Because I thought that, but you can't force the people. All you can do is ask them. But I would appreciate y'all if y'all like my content and like the video because they give me a broader audience. You know what I mean? More people will see it as it's like, and more people will come in here and share, and more people will give us more information, and we make our community bigger. I appreciate Hug for even bringing that to my attention. Right. I see it too, big homie. But like I said, I tend to believe his mother more than anybody. That's just my point because I know if something happened to my child, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Whatever come to my head, that's what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about it. I'm reacting. You know what I mean? So her son being killed, people was all on her page, giving up condolences. That's what they call condolences and all that stuff. And she even responded to a couple people because she from Chicago, Illinois, but I think she lived in Wisconsin. I can't remember, but her page tell you that Chicago, Illinois, and it say something about Wisconsin. But like I said, the post she made is that he was shot 7 times by somebody he knew, and then she knew who it is because she said it like verbatim, like He took care of you. He gave you money, put money in your pocket, and you did this to my baby, you fucking bum. Like, so she know exactly who it is. It was somebody around him. That's who set him up. I can't remember his mother name off top, but I did save the video with it on there because I don't have a Facebook. So I had to go through something else to actually get it. But I don't have a Facebook, but I know she is on Facebook. Like Yolanda Jones, that sound about right. Yolanda Jones. I thought it was April something, but Yolanda Jones sound about what right. Um, well, we know it was an accident involved though because we could tell by the cars. Not just Zack car that ran into the pole, but I'm talking about the car that was left at the scene. That's why I say that maybe the video where the other people was coming, they may have been helping or they may have been culprits, but we know for sure the guy with the red on and the guy with the white that I pointed out that I said it looked like he taking off his gloves and the guy that put something in the trunk. We definitely know they was involved because we watched them get out a car, leave that car there, and get in another car. So there's no reason if I'm a passerby and you a passerby behind me and we see something, I'm not gonna leave my car if my battery go dead to get in the car with you to take somebody to the hospital that we don't know. Or if my car run out of gas, I'm getting in the car with you who I don't know to put him in the car who I don't know that shot. All right, I have feelings about the guy that got shot. All right, I want to stop and help him and take him to the hospital, but I'm not leaving my car because for one, now he got somebody else involved that I know care just as much and want to see him get the treatment he need. They're gonna take him to the hospital. I'm gonna stay with my fucking car. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna call the police because something just happened out here. I don't want the guys to come back that did it or whatever happened. I don't want to be involved in my car stuck here, but I'm definitely not leaving it. You know what I mean? I have no idea what that is, Karma. And the crazy part is not really that so many lives lost connected to Kanika. It's just that a lot of stuff, a lot of people is dying, which been dying in Chicago, and we getting the light spread upon it by initially being Kanika, because that's what connected me with y'all. That's how I got to this point with y'all, because me being involved with Kanika case. And then Zack being involved with the Kanika case because he followed it and he had videos and he got exclusive videos. And then not to mention he from Chicago. So that brought the light on it. Just like when Meek went to jail. Meek from right here from Philly. Same part of Philly I'm from. Same section of the neighborhood, literally a few blocks away. But he went to jail for what he considered to be an unjust situation, and the whole world took up on his cause and got him to take a look at the justice system, and they ultimately freed 19 dudes who got arrested under bad circumstances. And not to go off of Zack, but I'm using that as an example because Meek was a celebrity and he shed the light on the unjust justice system, and that's what helped people that was unjustly persecuted get out of jail. The same can be said about Kanika and Zack because of the senseless gun violence that's happening all around the world, not just in Chicago or Philly, but all around the world, but mainly Chicago. The light is being spread on it, and we taking a closer look at it because a lot of these murders is senseless. It's like this video I seen on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. I want to put it on my page, but I don't know if this is something y'all might want to see. But it's real graphic. It's these guys having a shootout. There's maybe 6 guys, and there's one guy off camera that we can't see, but they all in the crowd. This one guy pull his gun out, starts shooting at the guy that we can't see, and the guy that's next to him shoots him, then starts shooting at the guy that the original guy was shooting at. And when they all run, the other guy, the guy that was getting initially shot at, come up to the guy because the one that first started shooting at him, got shot probably in his back because he fell on the ground. You can tell he can't move his legs, like he paralyzed at this point. So he go to wrestle him with the gun. Then he start beating him in the face with the gun. Then he sit on his chest, shoot him in the face once, then shoot him in the face twice, get up, then shoot him in the face 3 more times. He shot him in the face between 5 and 7 times at literally as close as my son is. He was sitting on his chest. Like that's a senseless murder. But I understand where he comes from because the guy shot at him and could have took his life. Now he got a chance to got the gun back and turned the tables on him. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing because I would have did that in the same token. I'm Italian. You remind me of Bobby Brown. I know it's nothing to do with what we're talking about. Just saying. Well, I get that probably at least 4 times a day in my life they say I look like Bobby Brown. I'm used to it now, so it ain't an insult, man. I'm used to it now. I would just wish I got a penny for every time I heard it. I'd be a gazillionaire. We had better cameras to conversate on, but yeah, they say I look like Bobby Brown. As long as it's the new edition Bobby Brown, I can go with that. It ain't the new Robbie Brown with his mouth like that. So, but yeah, but we need to spread the word on this gun violence because, like I said, there's a lot of senseless murders going on, man. Like in my city not as worse as Chicago, but it's it's close to Chicago. We got thank you very much, Italian. Um, we've been thanks, Karma. We've been this gun violence stuff, like our murders, we get like 1 to 2 murders every day. Like we just had a little kid shot in the back of the head, another little 7-year-old girl killed. Then we had a pregnant girl shot and killed in a car with another dude. Then we had this other girl. In the last month, we had about 3 or 4 girls that got killed here in Philly. And that's something different that we not really used to here in Philly. Women usually be exempt to the violence that happens here unless it's like she was a witness or she was in the streets or she did something slimy. Women don't usually get killed. When a woman gets killed, it's usually from her boyfriend, like one a lover of hers, either a boyfriend, a husband, a baby father, or she was a witness to a murder or something. Women don't get killed as much as men. But whatever the reason is, it's still senseless. But here in Philly, our murder rate is probably 3 quarters of what it is in Chicago. They had about 600 murders, something like that. No, they had 700 murders, something like that. We had about 300, 400 murders. We get a shooting every day, a murder, at least one murder every day. We get 3 or 4 murders. Like, this shit is just crazy what I'm saying. Like, it's really ridiculous how our youth is taking out the rest of our youth life. And the guns is so plentiful, and these guys don't know how to fight. So what they do is the first thing they do when the guy get in an altercation or fight, the first thing he says, I'm gonna drop that nigga. I'm gonna park him. You know what I mean? But we got a guy in here called in Philly called No Gun Zone. I think that's his name. He have a YouTube. I mean an Instagram page. He need a YouTube page because he keep you updated on what's going on in Philly, and he got a nice following as far as the movement going on in the city where he trying to stop this violence. So if y'all on Instagram, give him a check out. Is No Gun Zone, and I'm the same thing on Instagram too. At Strawberry Mansion's very own. I'm the same thing on Instagram. Yeah, drop me a link and I'll check if your content is worth watching. I'll check it out. And but we need to do something about this violence, man. Like I said, Zack life being taken has shed more light, even more light on the violence in Chicago and the gun violence because here's another murder. Unlike the countless murders that we've seen from Chicago that was even alive on Facebook, but this is another murder that we seeing unfold live. You know what I mean? And if this go unsolved, go get your plate. And if this go unsolved, it'll show you how much they care about us. The guys that's committing these crimes, they don't want to be caught. And if I was one of these guys, I wouldn't want to be caught either. But as a community, we need to come together because in a minute, it's gonna be so bad where you can't come outside your house. Your kids not gonna be safe in the playgrounds, the parks, none of that. If everybody got a gun and everybody solved their disputes through bullets and gun violence, it's gonna be so many lives lost, like the way we losing them now. And what I want to say? Oh, Zack, he knew it. And the crazy part is he knew that this was gonna be the end result. He spoke about it on one of his videos, and he said it was gonna be a jealous guy that killed him. It ain't like he was predicting his death. He just knew his current situation that he wasn't sharing with his viewers. He wasn't sharing with us, and he knew what his beef was like. That's just like me reporting to y'all now, and then in another week y'all see YouTube blogger or a guy that made a couple videos on YouTube shot and killed. That's because I can have something going on in my life that I don't put out on the internet, but I know what's going on. And that guy that was in the car was that I would get my right arm I would get my right arm, not to interview, well, yeah, to interview him, because I'm at this point I'm a blogger. So I would get my right arm to interview him, but I really want to know what happened for the simple fact that, for one, so his mother and his family can get closure, but for two, just to debunk all these crazy theories, because you know we all gonna have a million theories. This guy got shot in his shoulder. So if he got shot in his shoulder, we know for sure. Of anything else, this is why I'm telling y'all to pay attention. Because we know for sure if he got shot in the shoulder, where did they say Zack got shot at? And how many times did they say that Zack got shot? They say he got shot twice. Once in the head, once in the neck. So if it was only two shots, how did this guy get shot in the shoulder? He wasn't in the back seat, he was in the passenger seat. And like I said, Zack's mom said he got shot 7 times, not just the 2 times that the news is reporting. They didn't come to rob Zack like everybody's saying, the jealousy they was robbing. They came to kill him. They hit him in the head. You don't rob nobody and hit him in the head. You rob him up, you shoot him motherfucker in the head when you want to park him. And they hit him in the neck. Like, so meaning that was supposed to be a headshot too. It's just that when that kickback went